G'day and welcome back to Cs38 Racing, and this is episode 20 of Ride 5. So we're going for a European Naked 1000 Championship. We're going to Valencia, Le Mans and Imola, and if we manage to get enough points, we'll unlock the YZF R1 from 2014. Okay, so we've got a couple of bikes that we can use. What's our 760 is our max. Has this been maxed out? Add that in. Let's see if we switch that to slicks. We're still within, just within it. So looks like the FZ is going to be our choice for this round. We're going to run it with slicks. Let's see how we go with the FZ1N. Okay, so we're down here in qualifying. We're at Valencia. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that Valencia is not our best cup of tea. Frankly, look, there's a perfect reason for it. It's just not a track that really suits us. Unfortunately, it's not something that really gets our attention. It's not something that jumps out at us, and gives me much to be excited about. Kind of feel like it's a bit like a go-kart track. What is cool about this track is that at least it can be seen, like spectators can see the whole track from any point in the spectator. Oh, we've gone a little bit over there. So yeah, spectators can see from anywhere on the grandstands to anywhere on the track, which I think is quite good, but then it also does mean that the track is quite flat and quite small. So I guess take with that what you will. Everything has a positive and a negative. So with that being the case, we're down here with the FZ. We're looking to put in some good times, but the bike is feeling a little bit difficult to turn into. So it's going to be interesting to see how this bike goes, as we sort of seem to miss the apex a bit. And that's a little bit of a concern. See, there's a perfect example. We just missed the apex. Also, probably I didn't brake exactly where I needed to. That also is a problem, but we can get to fixing that as we go on. So currently, Lorna is doing a 137.283, so doing quite well there in showing her ability. Oh, we've gone down. That's not what we wanted to do. So let's see if we can slip in behind Carolina here and get a bit of slipstream down the sort of relatively short straight here at Valencia. Hard on the brakes into turn one. So turn one, whoa, Carolina definitely took a little bit of a shortcut there. So you come heavy braking into turn one, heavy braking into turn two to slow it up. Now you're going to try and pivot on the apex, get a good run out of turn two into this sort of turn three, flicking back into turn four, trying to brake as hard as you can. We're a bit deep there. Oh, okay, Carolina was a little bit slower than I was expecting, and we just absolutely ran into the back of it there. So if I would recommend, don't do that. Where possible, definitely do not look at running into another opponent. Okay, so let's see if we can settle into a little bit of a rhythm here. We're 0.3 off, so we're quite far from where we need to be. Those AI are taking real good liberties of the track limits here and somehow managing to stay on board, as we saw Andrea ahead of us cut the corner quite heavily. So this lap's a bit of a write-off. We've only got 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes left in this qualifying session to turn it around. So we're really looking to keep smooth on that accelerator, smooth onto the brake into this last corner. We're looking to, that's the best we've done the corner all session so far. So we're just looking to keep that nice and smooth, nice and easy, nothing too dramatic, nothing too, you know, too big of a leap to make. Come out of turn 1, we're trying to put the power down, heavy on the brakes into turn 2, the Doohan corner. Out of Doohan, we keep feathering that accelerator into turn 3, flicking out into turn 4. We're 3/10 up on the first sector. We're going into turn 4, the Nico throw corner. We are wide. Oh, we're just on the inside there, so we are taking those liberties here, rather like what the AI are. Oh, look at that, Andrea's gone way over the inside curb there. I don't know if they're getting any penalties for that, but certainly we would if we were doing that. And we're giving a bit of a fist fight there with Andrea. Oh, being cautious because we don't want to wipe ourselves out thinking that Andrea could fall down there. So we've gone around the outside of Andrea. We're flicking it now into turn 10, followed by the tight, twisty turn 11, but we're wide. Will that let... No, it doesn't let Andrea back through. Okay, we were thinking he could make a bit of a pass there. We're 4.1 seconds up on our previous time, so we're definitely making some ground here, but I still don't feel fully comfortable with how the bike is handling. But I guess we can come back to fixing that at some point in time. Okay, let's see what this time is. It puts us second with a 137.00. Oh no, now ours is 137.764. Carolina's gone way off the track in turn 1 there. Again, not sure if there's any penalties actually coming their way, as they like to get really on the inside there into most of these corners. So we're flicking in to turn 5, we're a bit deep, but can we manage it? Ooh, oh geez, it really took a strong line there. We're looking to get past the Honda. It's not a bad looking Honda at all, to be fair. Oh, got an absolute barging from Carolina there. I'm going to sit up and let it go through because I don't want to fall down. I want to keep this momentum that we've had this last lap going, keeping it into this tight and twisty section. We're going to brake a little bit earlier this time round, and we do manage to just skim the edge of the apex there. We're coming back through this mini straight section into turn 12, the Champi Heros corner, and then we're flicking it into turn 13. Some marvellous shots can be got here if you've looked at the MotoGP camera. Crew, they get some really good shots there. Now that is nailing that final corner, the Adrian corner. Across the line, we didn't do as well as we should, a 138.467. So let's see if we can get any better this time round. This is probably going to be our last lap. So we've got on the power early out of turn 1. Now we're onto the brakes heavy for turn 2, the Doohan corner. Oh, Carolina's ahead of us again. I thought she was behind us, but either way, if that's okay, we're 5/10 up. So we're looking like we're on a good lap here. We've managed to ace the corner of turn 4. Into turn 5, we're a little bit wide, but we should be okay with the acceleration coming back out of the corner. Oh, Carolina's gone to the inside. He has hit the inside there and gone wide. We went to the inside to cover the line and get back. Now we're braking it a little bit earlier here, but also just trying to smoothly apply the brake and smoothly apply the throttle, just so we can make sure we're getting the best traction out of the tyres and the contact patch that's down on the tarmac, and also ensuring that we're just smooth and not creating any untoward slippages on the rear. tyre. So we're up a second coming into this final sector. That's a little bit sketchy through there, not as strong as I would like to be, but beggars can't be choosers. We know that we don't have the strongest bike here, I suppose. It looks like a lot of the other bikes have a lot better acceleration and probably top speed than us. So now we approach the line for the final time, and we do manage to go top with a 136.829, so quite positive there overall for us, and a little bit surprising. I didn't think we were going to get first. I thought maybe we would find a way to stick in about third, but overall this is pretty good. So hopefully we're starting off the campaign towards that R1 from 2014 in the right way. Okay, it is race time. We're down here on the grid. So is Charles. Let's see what we can do as we rev the FZ here with the slick tires, and we're off the line. Oh, Lorna's on a BMW there. Those are going to be quite quick. I feel like those might be the main competitors, and that's another BMW, is it? Yes, it is. They're both a little bit early to turn in and quite on the inside of those curbs. Into turn 2 we sit in third, so we've lost a few positions here, but considering it is two BMWs, their acceleration and top speed is going to be a lot better than ourselves. Into turn 4 now, holding that line as best we can. Oh, trying not to clip the rear. We've gone around the outside there. That's quite an impressive move. We're going to defend now. We've got a bit of a bump draft there from Ryan Andrews. It pushes us a little bit wide. And now we're following Lorna, but look at the acceleration that BMW gets out of the corner. So we're really looking to make our time up on braking. I'm so concerned that the AI are going to crash as they go over the grass there. It was also concerning that they don't get a penalty. Look, there was another clear example of them running over the green on the inside edge of the curb. We're just going to sit Lorna up there. She comes back around the outside. She's got superior speed on that BMW, making me wonder if I should maybe use the BMW. But either way, we've chosen the bike that we've chosen, and I guess we just got to go for it. Oh, we're around the outside. We had to sit up there because we were going to just bowl straight into Lorna. We almost made a bit of a mistake coming into the track there. So I'm concerned that all these BMWs are a lot faster than us. Again, really using those track limits. Okay, but the good thing is they're not really getting away from us at this stage. Through on Ryan we go. Can we hold the line this time? It looks like we have. It looks like we've sealed that move through on Ryan. Now, Lorna's gone a bit wide, so we do make up in that mid-corner. We're making up a lot of time. But unfortunately, it's not enough to make up the acceleration difference, which is causing us a lot of trouble here. So we can see how twitchy Lorna is as she comes back onto the power. Beautiful bike though. I would admit if that was an option for us, I probably would have chose the BMW. Oh, we're a bit wide. We're a bit wide on exit there. We definitely didn't want to be as wide as that. Just ease into the Adrian Campos corner. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid that Lorna is taking off from us here with 2 laps to go. Braking into turn 1 as late as we can, trying to maximize that mid-corner speed. But as we brake really hard and try and pivot and turn the bike, we are losing on that acceleration. Just look at the pickup that BMW has around these corners. It's a lot to compete with. The FZ, considering this is what, a 2009, that BMW is at least this side of 2020. It's got a lot better. Oh, we picked up a penalty there. It's got a lot better acceleration, and probably top speed, but probably even say handling is better as well. So I guess that's something we do have to consider. Look at that. Lorna's gone in there, but she has lost a lot more time this time round. So maybe if we just hang in there, we'll be able to keep up with Lorna and ensure that we're able to make a move where possible. We're a little bit hesitant into that last corner. It's over the edge there, so it's not exactly the best exit. Into the Adrian Campos corner. We're smoother now. We've smoothed out that corner, but we're still looking quite far behind where we need to be. Into turn one. So scary on the brakes into there, making sure that we don't lose the front and have a massive crash. Looking to gain ground in the braking zones on the BMW, but we lose it again on what it gains in acceleration. Flicking that into turn 5, the Nicotarel corner, then we're flicking back into, turn 4, now into turn 5. And we're looking pretty okay. So Lorna's made another mistake. All these little mistakes give us the opportunity to catch up where we can. So we're just going to take this a lot more cautiously. We don't want to go down ourselves, pushing too hard to catch up to Lorna, but she's definitely gone in too deep there. We're gonna try and sit her up, but she was too strong on acceleration, and we bump again. Thankfully, none of us going down there. So now we're definitely looking to try and be in the slipstream as much as possible. I wonder if this is what Fabio Quartararo feels like compared to the Ducatis and the other European manufacturers around him. Because this is quite frustrating. You can see that you're there, you can see that you have the pace, but you just can't pass them. Oh, we're a bit too wide there. We're a bit too wide. I think we're just going to have to go with it. Okay. Okay, so it's not too bad currently. Okay, easing out of turn 1 there. We're really looking to make a good amount of time on the braking. Turn the bike in. Oh, Lorna's made another mistake there, so we had to sit up so that we didn't run into the back of it. But that BMW is lightning quick on acceleration, and we just lose anything that we've gained on the brakes. Lorna is making a lot of mistakes here, so never know, maybe one mistake could be too far. We've got a lot better. We've made an undercut, but we don't have the acceleration. Look at that. That's a perfect example of how the acceleration is totally different between the FZ that we're riding and the BMW. She's gone wide again. We're looking to go on the inside. They had twitch on the rear, and that made us go through. That made us have that little bit extra grip as we came out on exit and ensured that we could make the overtake. But now we have to consolidate that overtake and defend that overtake. So let's see if we can defend the overtake as best as we can here. Coming into the last sector, we're a bit cautious there. That wasn't the strongest corner that we've taken all race, but we are still ahead. Now we've got to make sure that we don't miss our braking point here and run wide and lose it all on the last lap. Now we put the power down. We know that BMW is lightning quick in a straight line compared to us. So we are going to be losing some time, but we didn't lose too much, and we managed to clear that in first. Okay, so first place there. Darn solid result, I'd say, to be starting the this little championship. So let's see if we can have that continue into the next rounds. Okay, so now we're heading down to the Bugatti circuit in France and seeing how we can go there with that one. Looks like it's a little bit wet here in Le Mans at the Bugatti circuit. Okay, so let's see what we can do in this qualifying session. So we're on street tires, so we know that that's going to have some level of effect. But now we're looking to... Oh, we've definitely gone wide there, so that's not a great start. Wasn't the same level of feeling I thought we were going to have, which we did have in Valencia. But we did sort of notice that it was a situation where we weren't getting exactly the level of grip and the level of... Oop, there we go, we run straight through there. So maybe that problem that we found from Valencia is going to continue across as well. Wide there into the Virage de la Chapelle. Coming into De Morsay corner. Trying to get on the power as soon as possible. Easing our way into Garage Vert, but we're very wide there. Ooh, had a big slide there. That's not what we wanted. We want to ensure that we are maintaining a good pace, but not causing ourselves any undue problems. Here's that flick. Feels a bit slow in the change of direction, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do coming into the next corner. We're guiding ourselves in. Nice reflection off the Ferris wheel there on the track. Oh, okay, we get it turned, but we have a massive slide of the rear. Lucky not to go down there. Okay, we managed to keep it in track limits this time round. Let's see if we can get down a solid lap. Oh, we got a bit of a touch there from the rider behind. Not what we were looking to have. Okay, so we're in a bit of a dogfight with this rider here. We're currently sitting in 8th position. Oh, he's gone a bit deep. We're going to try and slice up the inside. We bang handlebars there as well, so that does affect us a little bit. But he's gone around the outside into Garage Vert. That is a very, very good move. But oh, look at that. He's just got a lot better acceleration. What bike is Edna Luez on? Either way, it's got a lot better acceleration out of the corners there, so we're almost a bit like a sitting duck out on exit. Oh, we cut the corner there, so that's going to give us a bit of a penalty. So easing our way into Garage Vert. We're a little bit wide. We're a bit wider than we needed to be. Oh, we had a massive crash. Okay, so that's definitely not what we were looking for. Looking for something a bit more consistent. That's not going to get the time. Let's jump back to the pit, see if our settings are all correct. Okay, so we're going to go back out, have another try. Let's see if we can get anywhere remotely close to the podium. If that could be our goal, that would be good. 5 minutes to go. There's a bit of a challenge here. Oh, we're out wide into turn 1. Or turn 2, sorry. Deep into turn 3. That is not the run that we were wanting. Whoa, step out on the rear there, big time. Checking out controls, making sure we can get the maximum out of the bike. Let's put the traction control up and see if that gives us a little better stability coming out of the corners on the accelerator. Because other than that, it looks like it could be quite hard for us to get the power down because we're losing a lot on acceleration. We're losing a lot of time on acceleration, and that's definitely not what we're wanting here. We're wanting to be a lot more consistent and have a lot better overall pace. So we're currently sitting in 15th. It's not the end of the world, but it is. Look at that. Look at the pace they carry into that corner compared to the pace that we can carry. Let's see if we can get behind Lorna here and follow around the circuit. See if we can put in a good time by trying to follow as best we can. See if we're taking just the wrong lines compared to the AI. Okay. Oh, we've gone down there pushing way too hard on the front. Okay, this isn't looking good. We're looking like we're in a relatively vulnerable position here. And that vulnerable position is causing us to really try and force the most out of the bike. And with that being the case, it is getting us to being right on the edge of our risk zone, if you want to put it in that sense, because we've got to push it harder than we would like to feel comfortable. So we're not up on this lap as we come into Garage Vert. So we've still got a little bit of time, so hopefully we can get across the line to make another lap. Let's ease into turn 9 and into the second right-hander of turn 10. Garage Bleu into turn 12. Let's see if we can control it this time into 13. We managed to get the right line there. We've got a good run through 14. Record them on corner. Currently sitting in 14th, so let's see if we can put together a really strong lap here. We're looking to... There we go, we've got a good run through that section. It's about time we had a really strong run through these sectors. Trying to get as close to the apex as possible, ensuring that we're getting the maximum power that we can. There we go, easing our way into Garage Vert. Back onto the power, we're definitely losing on acceleration, that's for sure. Can we make a difference this time into the Shimano into garage blur, taking that tight line there like we need to do. Easy on the outside of turn 12. Heavy on the brakes into turn 13, but not too heavy. We don't want to lose the front on these stock tyres. Come across the line. Have we made any improvement at all this time round from 14th? We have not, by the look of it, managed to make any improvement. No, we're staying 14th. 14th overall. Okay, it is race time here at the Le Mans circuit. Let's rev up our engines and see what we can do. It's dry at least, so that's something. We're off the line. I think we're actually on slick tires here, aren't we? Looks like it. Oh! We had an absolute shocker of a first section there. We've rejoined safely without gaining any time, so we don't get any penalty. Whoa, big sort of catastrophe there, like everyone running into everyone and it just causing a lot of trouble. On the brakes, heavy into Virage de Marseille. Trying to get that power down. All the other bikes seem to have a lot better acceleration, so we might have the wrong gearing ratio here. On the inside of Bjorn, but then two other riders have come up the inside of us there, so we make one position but we lose two. Now this is where I'm cautious. I don't want to lose the front coming into these corners. Bjorn's got back through on us here. So it's Fabio. Fabio's come through. But we're on that inside line. We're looking to defend the inside line into turn 12. Got a good run out of turn 12. Can we capitalize into turn 13? Nope, we don't manage to. Turn 14 is not going to bring any Larry moves on the inside. So we sit 11th. So we have made a little bit of an improvement. I say that as two other bikes come flying past us here. Come into turn 2. Brake heavy for turn 3 into turn 4. We're a bit deep, but it's okay. We can still make the switch. That's the one thing I can't get used to about Ride 5 is they just seem to have the slightest touch on the rear in the corners and you're immediately down. So that has knocked us well and truly out of this race at this stage. Oh, another slip of the rear. Another thing that we seem to be struggling with quite frequently. On the brakes into Garage Vert. Trying to keep our cool as much as possible. Hitting a max speed of about 240 before we go into turn 9. Then flick into turn 10. It's that change of direction that seems to really be slowing us down here. As we're just even looking just to be able to catch up to the riders ahead of us. Because even at this stage, this is pretty abysmal. Okay, 3 laps down, 2 to go. Let's see how well we can get ourselves into a better position here. Utilizing track limits there, we've got a 3.4 second, not 3.4, 3/10 penalty from turn 2. So we come out of La Chapelle, We can see the riders ahead are engaging in a good battle, which if they keep knocking each other about and cutting each other's lines, we may be able to retaliate or find a way to have a stronger race here. Easing our way through. Braking cautiously into turn 9. Flick right into the Shimano Sport corner. With 4.2 seconds up on our time. We're coming in hot here and we're down. We're down. We clipped the handlebars and we just folded. So any progress we were looking to make has swiftly gone away from us there. And I guess poetic justice has had its way. And we are not going to be in the positions that we need to be here. Okay, lap 405. We've done a best lap of a 143.5. Oh, we're really trying to make ourselves hit that chicane, the Dunlop chicane. So this is a tough one here. Definitely not on par with the other bikes. It would be interesting if we did choose a different bike, if we would have had any better results here. But considering the way the bike is, I'm not sure if it would have made much of a difference anyway. Heavy on the brakes into turn 9. Can we manage to hit the apex? That was a really good flick through there. That's exactly what we should have had, you know, all race long, but mistakes happen, problems happen. Oh, I thought the rear was going to step out on us there. Oh, we've outbraked ourselves into the last corners. It's going to add a little bit of time to our penalty. But we have done a 140.156, so we've definitely improved our lap time. Way too much speed into the chicane there. We run wide and we don't gain any positions out of that. In fact, we probably lost a bit more time than anything, but it says we're 2/10 up on our best lap time, so hopefully that's something to aim towards. Easing into the Shimano berth corner. Oh, garage fair, sorry. We have gained on Fabio, but it's probably not going to be enough at this stage to do anything, and considering we have the 5/100ths penalty to be added as well. Oh, I keep feeling like the rear's going to go on us. Just see that twitch that we had. We're going around the outside here of the two riders. It's quite incredible. Can we pull up into the final corner? We do manage to take that final corner. The rear is squirming on us, but I don't think we're going to have enough to hold them to the line. It looks like, oh, okay, we did enough to get ahead of Fabio anyway. So we did gain something on that last lap at least. Okay, so we're sitting in third overall in the championship, which is pretty good. Now we're going to head down to Imola, a sometimes rewarding circuit, but let's see what we get from the circuit this time round with the FZ. Okay, so we're out here on track. Let's see what we can do with Imola. Imola can sometimes be a tricky circuit to deal with at the best of times. So let's hope that we can make a little bit of a difference here. Into this tricky chicane. Oop, unsettled there. Okay, so we're flicking through turn 5 and turn 6, making sure not to go over the almost what we'd say like hamburger or raised sort of curbs here. They're quite round compared to the normal sort of Mazzano curb that you're used to in most tracks. Well, we're definitely wide here. Ooh. Okay, we managed to make it back onto the track safely. Flicking through into turn 12, through turn 13. Now into another tight chicane here. So really tight into this chicane. We're looking to flick it back left. Whoa, the rear just squirmed as we put on the throttle there. Easing our way through here. On the brakes. On the brakes. Not enough on the brakes there, unfortunately. And that has caused us to go very wide. Heavy braking now into that last sector. Heavy braking. Okay, let's sort of see what times we're putting down here. Because I think these times could really affect the way that we approach the rest of the race. Again, it just feels like we don't have enough acceleration. We don't have enough oomph compared to those BMWs. We're on the wrong side of the track there. That's just losing us time. This is just hemorrhaging time that we don't need to hemorrhage. To the tricky turn 9. Blind turn 9 coming into another blind corner here of turn 10. Down the hill, flicking it into the blind again, turn 11. We're not far off our time now, so if we get a good run through here, we should be able to improve. Heavy on the brakes now. Put down the anchors into this chicane. Well, it looks like we got a visit from one of our competitors there who was a bit more aggressive on the brakes than we were. Off the track there. Off the track again, big time. Totally misjudged that corner. Trying to pull everything up. Oh, we just get onto the curbs. Oh, okay, they disappeared. Heavy on the brakes now, heavy on the brakes into the corner, to this really tight chicane. Back on the power immediately. So that wasn't an improvement, unfortunately. We're sitting in 17th at this stage. Just can't seem to get the right line or the right gear ratio through here. It's just not working. We don't gain any speed at all. Okay, that feels a bit more tidy through this section. Hard on the brakes into, no, that's too much. Oh, we just thought we might get there before the curb, but we didn't, and we clipped the grass and down we went. Hey, I'm not having much hope, holding out much hope for the times that we're doing on this one. Let's return to the pits here. Okay, nope, we're going to continue. Whoa, way too hot into the turn there. Hey, this is just not working the way we need it to work. So we've got another shot here. Let's see if we can make it count. Oh, just not, it's all unsettled. It's not right through this section. And that's what's concerning me here. I don't think we have the right settings to be getting where we need to get to. But we are up a couple of tenths, so who knows, maybe we can make it work. Back on the power, going up the hill here, full throttle. Start to swerve into turn 8 on the brakes for turn 9. Very tricky corner this one. We're on the edge of the curbs, it's unsettled us, so we probably lost a little bit of time there. Okay, now we're easing ourselves through. We're up a second at this stage, so this is really good. If we can keep this going, we're definitely on the path to getting ourselves a better time. On the brakes into this, flicking it through the chicane, very good there. This feels like the type of lap that we needed to have all session long, so at least it's coming now and not too late. Braking heavily down into turn 17, the Revisa corner. Turn 18 is also called Revisa, so double Revisa. Heavy on the brakes into this final chicane, making sure we can make it as short as possible and get on the power as soon as we can to power down the front straight. We're 1.7 seconds faster, so we have managed to go quicker there than we were expecting, so we're currently sitting in 13th. Look at that, we're just losing so much time compared to our competitors. Just easing through on us there. Got a little bit of a penalty because we did take that corner cut. Just on the curb, so we're unsettled, it's all over the place, it's wobbling left to right. go, we're making it work. Easing into turn 11. Easing through into turn 12. We're up 4/10, so we do have some time in our pockets here to try and improve our lap time on this last lap. On the brakes into the chicane here. Just hitting those curbs and getting a little bit unsettled. .2 seconds up, so we are making definite improvements here, which could benefit us in the race. Heavy on the brakes again, braking. Flick through that chicane, straight onto the power, get the power down to the ground and out of the corner as quickly as we can. Do we improve at all? Yes, we do. We managed to pull ourselves up to 6th, sorry. So that's a definite improvement. Okay, so we're down here on the grid. Let's see what we can do. We're trying our best here. We're trying our best to ensure that we get a good run off the line. Oh, getting clattered by the opponents here. A little bit of bumping and barging. Oh, getting a lot of hits from a lot of races here. Another bump barge through there. Look at the pace they got. There's just so much pace. You definitely don't have that same pace. Ooh. Giving as good as we're getting here. Okay, we've gone down. Again, something that is quite common with Ride 5, just hitting that, they just tap the rear tyre and then boom, it's over, it's done. There's no option to, improve at all, unfortunately. Got a bit of a penalty there. But let's see if we can catch up to the group and gain any points at all possible. Would be fantastic. So now we're just doing our best to catch up with the rest of the group. Well and truly barging our way through there. Another crash. Don't think it's really going to change anything considering the pace that we've got here. Oh, another crash. There we go. This is definitely not the strongest race that we've had in a long time, unfortunately. We were needing to be a lot stronger than this, but it hasn't come about, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see what this lap time ends up being. To make an improvement, it was our best lap, but also we didn't crash 5,000 times that lap. So not crashing definitely makes a difference for your lap times, that is for sure. Four seconds up, so hopefully we're going for another best lap here for ourselves. Because I don't think we're really gaining any time on the opponents ahead of us. So it looks like it's just going to be a race against ourselves. We have a massive moment. Okay, we've managed to crash again. That's going to affect the lap time for sure. Okay, let's see what sort of time we do across the line here. Managed to do a 156.322. So we're starting to get good laps going, but too little too late here coming onto that last lap. So unfortunately we're not gaining any time, it's just the time that we've got. Heavy on the brakes into this chicane for the final time of asking. Coming around the final sector now. Well, what can we say? Hopefully we unlock the R1 that we're looking to unlock. That would be good, because I'm sure we're going to need it in the 1,000 races coming up. But as far as this race is concerned, this is pretty much a write-off. So it was an abysmal last place for us there. And I mean, we were getting close to the lap times, but we'd already lost too much time by that point for it to even really make a difference. Let's see what that does for our championship. We're in 8th place in the championship. So not great, but maybe we'll still get some points out of that one. Let's see. Okay, 20th place. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more. And we've cleared the group. We've got the R1. So at least that's something. It's a positive note to the end of this episode. If you have watched this all the way through, do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. That'll help us out here at the channel. But this will round it out for this one as we watch the beautiful R1 from 2014 be revealed. Yes, so remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single episode here on the channel. That's it for this one. See you on the next one. Bye for now.